Welcome back to Launch Your Rocket. I'm Jen Smith, and around here, we don't settle for average. We stop surviving, we start soaring, so let's launch. Today's episode, we're going to shake off the noise of the world, and we're going to discover what your true gifts are that can launch you with fire and purpose. Picture this. Picture you've got a match in your hand. It's small, but it's powerful. Now imagine walking around with this match in your pocket, not doing anything with it, just kind of carrying it along. What's going to happen? Absolutely nothing. The match is going to stay cold. It's going to stay useless. But the second you strike it against that rough surface, boom, you've got a fire. And that's how your gift works. God gave you this match, this gift, but it's not doing anything unless you strike it. You can't just hold on to it and expect it to light up your life. You've got to stir it up. Oh, and I get it. It's easy to get distracted. It's easy to think you're not ready yet or keep telling ourselves we're not ready yet. But the moment you take that first step and you put that gift into action, you've got a fire. And you start seeing your purpose, your gift, your life come alive. All of the things you're seeking in self-help, the fulfillment. 2 Timothy 1:6 says, stir up the inner fire of the gift God gave you. Pretty simple to me. I mean, it's pretty clear. That's what this is all about, igniting that fire. God didn't just hand you the match and say, hey, good luck. He gave you that match specifically because he knows what you can do with it. But you've got to take the first step. You've got to strike it. All right, Jen, strike what? What is my gift? Well, finding your gift, maybe that's the hard part. You've got to figure out what your match is. What is your gift? What comes easy to you and you don't even realize it's special because it's just common sense to you, but it's not to others? What do people always recognize in you? It's probably so simple to you, you don't even think it's anything. Maybe it's the way you listen. Maybe it's how you make people laugh. Maybe it's how you pull things together when no one can. God's been leaving you breadcrumb trails your entire life. Just think back. What's always come naturally to you? Singing, dancing, acting. What do you enjoy doing? Writing. But you never thought of it as a gift. That might be the match right there. The world does it the backwards way, and don't fall for it. So while you're looking, I need you to be careful, because here's what's going to happen to most people when they start trying to find their gift or discover their purpose. They start looking backwards. They start looking for what can make them the most money or the most success or gather the most attention. And instead of looking at what God actually gave you, you're looking at what the world tells you you're supposed to do. We've all been fed the same script since we were little, to pick something important, something that gives you power or title or a paycheck, something that looks successful to the world. But who even said those things were better? What if you're shaping your entire life to impress the world and missing what God actually created you for? 1 Corinthians 12 says we're all like different parts of the body. Each part is unique and essential. But what happens if an eye starts trying to be like an ear because it thinks an ear is more important? This is in the Bible. These are the Bible's words. Simple, right? The eye never functions the way it's supposed to if it starts trying to act like an ear. Anyway, maybe you've been trying to act like an eye when God designed you to be an ear. All right, so while you're looking for your gift, be alert for this. Don't look for what the world says you should be. Look for what God actually made you to be. He's telling you. You just have to look around. People, opportunities, things you enjoy, they're there. All right, let's get back to the gift. Let's get back to the match. So can you think of a gift that God might have given you that's uniquely yours? And for the love of God, please stop telling yourself, oh, but I'll never do that, or that's nothing. Stop. That's not God talking. That's fear. That's doubt. That's the world trying to keep you small. God's been setting this up for you. He doesn't make mistakes. So today, don't overthink it. Don't wait until you feel ready. Just start. Strike the match. I'm very into the match. Use your gift. It doesn't matter if it feels small. It doesn't matter if no one else notices. They will, because you catch fire with enthusiasm, the world will come from miles to watch you burn. When you put it into action, you're going to watch God multiply and grow it further than you could ever imagine. Find your gift. It's in the breadcrumb trails. If you can't find it, ask a friend, ask someone who loves you, or ask me. I'll see it in you. I'll find it. All right, that's it for today. And if anything I shared with you today could help somebody else, please share. And it certainly helps reach more people. You can also find me on TikTok and Instagram at Launch Your Rocket. And I have a website, launchyourrocket.com. I'm starting a community there. And there's a course, B101, if you want to know a little bit more about God and his wisdom, you could find me there. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you on the next episode of Elevate.